Perfect. Guys, now we're cooking. So, hello, everyone. I use ChatGPT to create a Roger Goodell chicken nugget, and that is my new logo. So, fantastic. You got $15, Joey. But we're also doing a draft. So, look, anyone on this draft, I'll just pick out of the people that actually make sense. All right, so we're in this draft right now, and we have pick... Oh, God, we got pick 11. I don't know. What are you guys thinking for pick 11? It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Let's see. People around 11 are Derrick Henry, stud. Nico Collins, pass. BTJ, maybe. What's up, Patrick? We're back at it again. Hertz, Gibbs, JS in, and Ertz. People on the YouTube are also doing $15 on live because you guys get to actually see the fantasy draft that we're doing, which is much more fun. But what are you going to do? It's just what it is. I love that team. We're going to pin that bad boy to the top. What's up, Rike? We're coming at it live. I found a mouse in my apartment yesterday, and I was terrified. And now I'm just jittery. And I can't focus. All right, Joe, let's see what he's got. Goff, I haven't seen someone pick Goff since the last time I decided to eat a vegetable. Just 2 days ago. I don't really eat that many vegetables. But what are you going to do, people? All right, so $15. You want to do Joff? Nope. Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, A.J. Brown, Debo, Kelsey. I like that team, Joey. I like that team. Let's go. Let's pin that bad boy to the top. That's what we're talking about. Thanks for already following. Let's get some teams going. Guys, people, first round fantasy draft, like, who are we thinking? Because it's going to come down Derrick Henry, Nico Collins, BTJ. Are we taking a flyer on Christian McCaffrey this year? I don't know. I like him. I like his girlfriend. I definitely do. Lads, it's still yeah. I don't know why I have lad for the $1 sign there, but what are you going to do? That's just what it is. But look, everyone here is about to embark on a journey with me. Rounds 1 through 20. Let's get after it. The person who's taken first pick is taking a long time. I feel like this might be the easiest pick. Jamar Chase is definitely going to go off the board here. All right, Patrick. Caleb Jacobs, 1-3. I like that. Jamar, Nico, Ertz. I like that. That's a good one. Is Nico Collins, do you guys think he's deserving of that $4 sign on the TikTok? Because, I mean, I don't know if Nico Collins is it. Like, he's about to be up in my first round in the draft, and I don't think I'm going to take him. I don't think it makes that much sense. I'm just being honest with everyone. Just like, does he really have what it takes to be that guy? Look, people in the chat, what are we thinking? Should I go with a wide receiver or running back started off? It could be a top 5 wide receiver. He could be. I mean, I think C.J. Stroud's going to be able to pull it together. I know he struggled last season, but I don't know. He just kind of looked like the equivalent of a Wendy's. Like, good on the outside, but on the inside, not great. What's up, Aiden? CJ, Brees, and Jefferson, Chase, and Ertz. With $15, that works. 4 plus 10. Wow, that's a good team, Aiden. That's what's up. Nice, Aiden. Make sure you follow, too. That rocks. This is a good one. But, guys, we're up in 4 picks, 3 picks. I don't know how this works. We're up in 4 picks, people. Ashton Jennings still there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua. If any of those 3 fall to me, that's what's up, Aiden. Thanks for following. Shout out you, man. If any of those 3 picks fall to me, I feel like we have to take them. And Jennings goes off the board. I'm not saying his name right. What do you want from me, people? I'm not a speech pathologist. So, guys, we can get all right, so Derrick Henry or Puka Nacua? I think went pretty heavy. What do you guys think in the chat? Derrick Henry or Puka Nacua? Let me know, and I'll draft that. What are we thinking? Got an opinion on that? We've got 12 seconds left. All right. I think gut says rock it out with Puka Nacua. That's what we're going with. So we're doing fantasy drafts over on the YouTube and on TikTok. We're getting some teams going. So let me see these teams I missed. CJ, Brees, JJ, Debo, Kelsey. That's a nice one, Joey. I like that. Oh my God, we're up again, people. I mean, Derrick Henry's still there. Nico Collins, Christian McCaffrey. People, what are we thinking? Ladd McConkey's also there, but he's definitely a reach. What are we thinking? Derrick Henry, Nico Collins. I guess we go with Derrick Henry, right? Value with the ADP. Snag it. All right, people. We got time to focus on these teams now. Christian McCaffrey is definitely a very interesting one because he can be that guy. He can be that guy for sure. Let's see what we got. Joey, CJ, Bryce, JJ, Debo, Kelsey. Ooh, I like that. That one's getting pinned. That's what's up. We like to see it, people. We like to see it. This draft has been going pretty interesting. I don't know if I can show it to you if that's going to be a violation or not. But Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, all those ones have gone off the clock. Someone's thoughts on CeeDee Lamb this year? I don't know. I just don't know. Dallas Cowboys as a whole, I don't get the organization. I understand. I mean, Eagles fans, I'm supposed to hate them, but Jerry Jones kind of weirds me out. Seems like a teacher's just kind of there, but just a little bit too involved, you know? It's just calm down, Jerry. What's going on? Sup, Joey? Wow, someone drafted Saquon, then the wraparound, they got Trey McBride. That's going to be an interesting team. I don't know if Trey McBride's actually worth it at all with, I don't know, he didn't get in the end zone last year. I think they're going to get Marvin Harrison Jr. cooking a little bit more. I just could not resist Puka Nacua. Trying to think who else is on the Rams depth chart. Malik Neighbors going 6 overall is absolutely insane. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But everyone is in here. Let's go. Let's get some teams going. I skipped dinner today because I'm a bad boy. But we're also drafting live in the YouTube and really trying to put it all together. I wish I could give you guys this draft and show you what it's looking like in real time, but can't figure out to connect the two. What's up, Christopher Smith 996? How we feeling? I feel like Jamar Gibbs gonna have a good season this year. Duh, obviously, that's the stupidest thing ever, saying that he's not. But here's the kicker: are we feeling like he's gonna have? Is David Montgomery going to be that guy along with him? Because when he was doing solo dolo, he was doing well. So it's what's actually worth it? We don't know. We just don't know, people. But yeah, I don't know. Let's drop some teams. Let's have some fun. We're up in 2 picks, so let's go see who's available. Chase Brown not touching with a 10-foot pole. Jane Daniels could be interesting for quarterback. James Cook, Devontae Adams not touching him with a 10-foot pole. Joe Burrow can always be interesting. Ooh, I don't really love where I'm drafting here. I know we got 3 people in the TikTok. Should I go with Marvin Harrison Jr. or James Cook, Devontae Adams, Breece Hall, Travis Hunter? People in the chat, who are we feeling? We're doing a fantasy draft on top of this team. I think we might have to go with James Cook and just try to build just hope that. Yeah, I like that. We'll just hope that the Ravens just have they're just up by a ton. Now here's the thing. You don't have any correlation with Joe Burrow. Travis Hunter, Rashid Rice, DJ Moore. I mean, we could get Jaden Daniels here. Would love another receiver. What are you guys thinking? Receivers is Devontae Adams, Travis Hunter, Rashid Rice. Do we think Travis Hunter's actually going to be any good in Jacksonville? Or do we double down on the Rams with Devontae Adams? Let's double down on the Rams. We're doing a lot of drafts. Why not? Why not? YOLO, when in Rome. But we have 6 people in here. Let's build a team in TikTok. $15. What are we thinking? What's up, Dylan? Gibbs, St. Brown, Herbert, Kelsey. That's only 4 people. But Dylan, I love the effort that you're putting in there. That thing's getting pinned to the top. That's what I'm talking about, Dylan. But let's just be honest. St. Brown. The guy cracks jokes, but when you look deep down into his soul, there's just absolutely nothing there. And it terrifies me in a way that I wish that he was my wide receiver. But he's not. But I can't complain. I got A.J. Brown. I got other people. So it's what it is. But, guys, we are drafting for fantasy right now. We got Derrick Henry, James Cook, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams. It feels weird, bad. Let's see what Stafford is. He's 143 for his ADP, so we got to be on the lookout for him. I don't think anyone's really going to be picking him because it's like, why? Why is best QB not on this? That's a great question. Should I make another one and put him on this, Elmas? Elmas for the follow. I'll do that in a second. But Jaden Daniels might not be the best quarterback in the league. He might have probably one of the best seasons last season, but I don't think he was one of the best. I'm a Lions fan, so I got to take him. Yeah. Amon-Ra does rock, though. Like, Amon-Ra rocks. I love how he has every single person got drafted for him. Yes. All right, Elmas, let me work on this. We're dealing with, like, a big fantasy draft here as well. I wish, like, if I can just move the camera and show you guys. But I don't know how to do that. But what are you going to do? It's just what it is. All right, Isaiah, Isaac, Caleb, Henry, Jefferson, Ladd. Ooh, a Tucker Kraft. I like that. That's getting pinned to the top. Oh, boy, guys, we're up in a couple picks. I promise you I'll get Jaden Daniels on here. He's good. What else? Can't see number 1. Oh, no. Let's try to move that thing up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Allen, Gibbs, Brown, Debo, Ertz. I like that. I feel like you never really see a Josh Allen one. Or pin that one. Virus, we got you going. Hat's not on right, but we don't care. All right, guys, we're up in 2 picks. Oh, my God. Sam Laporta, DK Metcalf, Godwin. How do we feel about Henderson? Same one. Amos, yeah, we'll edit it. But, guys, we're doing a fantasy draft right now. How do we feel about Henderson? YouTube, we got 2 people. YouTube, comment, please, what you think I should be drafting. I love Sam Laporta. There's just so many weapons. DK Metcalf might not have a quarterback. Henderson, I feel like will fall. Godwin, I don't know what's going on with Tampa Bay. I feel like you can't go wrong with getting a high-value, like, tight end. I mean, look, we're playing the ADP game. We'll go with Sam Laporta, but people, let me know. Picking Caleb on this is crazy. What? You hate Caleb Williams? All right, people. We got Henderson on the wraparound. Is that who we're getting? People like Trayvon Henderson? YouTube chat? Any? Going once, going twice? Look, here's the thing. Henderson's going to be the number 1 back next year, 100% without a doubt. You like Sam Laporta, K-Dog? That's who we got. Henderson's going to be their back next year. And that's just what it is. I think the Pittsburgh's going to really lean on the run game with Vrabel there. So we'll take a little flyer on him. It's always way easier to get wide receivers in these later rounds. Caleb by far the worst QB on this list. Maybe Ben Johnson can fix him. Ben Johnson can also squat 400 pounds, which is terrifying. I cannot squat nearly that much. When I squat, it put me in Weenie Hut Jr. So let's just say it like that. Vice JD5 down the list. LeBronzo, you know what? I'll put him on the list. That's the one thing that we're working on right now. Who else should we put on this list? JD5, we'll see. And it'll be way easier to dive deeper into these teams. Let's see. Allen, Jacob, Brown, Ladd, Kraft. Anything with Tucker Kraft, I'm just gonna pin it. Let's just be honest. YouTube, I know we have 2 people in here. How are we feeling about this draft? Because the draft board is definitely interesting, you can say the least. I think I really like the team that we have going, where we have a little bit of interesting correlation, Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. That's the thing that I don't love about this. Outside of it, I thought Christian McCaffrey was like an interesting one that I was thinking about drafting, but then I decided not to. What price would JD5 be on this list? I was thinking $4, honestly. I don't know. What does chat feel about that? Let's copy him. Let's get him in this thing. But I don't know. This draft's going pretty interesting. You see, there's a lot of rookie running backs. At the best tight end. Oh, you want Brock Bowers on this list too? Ooh, FW Pace. I like that. I'll pin that bad boy to the top. All right, so oh god. I think it's so tough doing this two at once. We're gonna have Jaden Daniels right here. I honestly kind of forget how I did this. I did it so long ago. Paste. Sick. I think Brock Bowers definitely has to be a 4, right? For tight ends. See you later, Patrick Mahomes. Nope. Travis Kelce in it. What are you gonna do? Can't win them all. Oh people, oh people, oh people. What do we think we got going on? Can someone roast my fantasy draft in the YouTube, please? I know we have 2 people in here. We have 1 person in there now. You like the strategy? Because the strategy is like we're just letting it unfold into itself. We're going to be going with the Rams stack. That's like really going to be our number 1. Obviously, it's tough when you take these 2 running backs to stack them up, but it doesn't make sense. Wide even got the best tight end. Oh, did someone follow me that I missed? Awesome. Thank you guys for liking the live. We got to go to fantasy, but we did add Brock Bowers. Bo Nix, I mean, that would just be like trying to get him for no reason. I think this is when we start just taking flyers on wide receiver, pick 83. So we still have so much time. Let's look at quarterbacks to think about other stacks that we want. Goff. I'm not really going to be able to get anything. I honestly don't hate Justin Fields with the Jets. I mean, Brock Purdy might not be a bad stack. All right, so let's do Jawan Jennings then, because he started to pop off a little bit. And then I guess we can do a Ricky Parcells. I mean, I don't know. I don't love it. Don't love it. What are we thinking? All right, easily. Oh, LeBron's though, thanks to the fall. It's huge. Easily Stroud Hall, Jared Chase Ertz. Bang. All right, into the top. So guys, we're re-editing this list right now. We have Brock Bowers instead of Kelce, JD 500. Oh my god, I have 10 seconds left on my fantasy draft. Oh god. Ugh, I don't like any of these players. Oh god. Diggs. Why not? No! I drafted Aaron Jones instead of Diggs. That's bad. All right, should we put Aaron Jones on this list now? Oh, this is a bad team. But I have 4 running backs. What are you going to do, people? What are you going to do? What's up, Mike? Allen, Jacobs, AJ, JSN, Ertz. I like that. Let's keep JSN. I feel like he's a fun one to have. But also put in Tucker Craft. Good people. What are we thinking? Who else should we add to it? We have JD5 and Brock Bowers. I'm trying to look at like this fantasy right now. I wish I could just turn the screen. I feel like an old grandpa. Oh, let's flip camera. We'll do it for 2 seconds. See what happens. Oh god. But you guys can see we got a fancy draft going on in the background. So that's why I'm just all over the place. Usually I am super all over the place anyway. Why is Saquon not in here? That's a great point. Let's put Saquon back in here. But this draft's going pretty interesting so far. I'm up in 13 picks, so we got time. So look, we'll add Saquon. God, I love Saquon. JD5, we got Saquon. JD5's picture is very, very big in his head. He's going to look hysterical on this. Oh, damn. Saquon. Who else do we want on this, people? Oh, Ricardo 0009. Thanks for the follow. That's huge. Let's go. Guys, we're taking Derrick Henry off this bad boy. We're putting in Saquon Barkley. In chat for the YouTube, the draft is a bit interesting. I think when I'm thinking about draft strategy, I think the strategy should just be don't live stream on TikTok while I'm doing my YouTube drafts. Honestly, I think that's TKOR. Let's go. Thanks for follow. Should we add any rookies? Should we put like Shador Sanders for $1? See if anyone bites. I think Jaden will win a Super Bowl in his career 100%. He's too good not to. But then you see Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Like, unless someone comes out of the East who becomes Patrick Mahomes-esque, I think Jaden Daniels will do it. Where's Mahomes? Mahomes isn't on here, but do you want Mahomes, Dr. Slice? You want Mahomes? I'll put him on there for a follow. Nice bio, Dr. Slice. No, you don't want Mahomes on there, T-Killer? T-Killer, we might have to put Mahomes on there. I feel like this is what it is. Name Swishy. That's what's up, LeBronzo. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. So literally any minutes, that's what we're doing. I think it'll be more fun if we had people in there so I can be like, this is my actual draft. It's in my bio as well, so it's like super easy. Dr. Slice is Wonder Bizarre. I love it. Wild. What's it called? Headline or whatever. Brock Bowers, we got going in on there. Come on, people. Give me some fresh blood. Are we going to mess around with like a Cooper Kupp in Seattle, putting him on the list? I mean, what value is that? Is that Trey McBride? Yes, it is. I mean, who else are we going to put on there? I mean, Brock Bowers, who replaced Kelsey, but if you take out scoring in the end zone, it's not bad. And also, people, I saw a mouse in my apartment yesterday, and I'm freaked out that it's going to attack me while I'm sleeping. And I did not sleep last night because of it. But what are you going to do? That's just life sometimes. It gives you lemons. Oh, my God. Everyone, Dat Barber has joined. This is what my life has come to, yes. And we're up in 2 picks. But Dat Barber, no, I love you. If you guys need your haircut in New Jersey, just go to him. And people, this is what we have going on. We got Tyler Warren, Najee Harris, who's just an absolute dumpster fire of a person. What's your opinion on the Browns draft? Grade it. I'll just grade it bad. But with that being said, guys, we need a wide receiver here, and I think all strategies fell off. Do we just get Luther Burden again because his name's the third, and that's funny to me? I think I might just have to do that. I don't know. What are some other wide receivers? Pittman, Luther Burden, Higgins? I don't know. But let's get Luther Burden. People, we're just doing bad. Dougie Tuckercraft is get a mousetrap. I did. Oh, my God. What do we need? Ooh, should we get a quarterback now? I feel like this is when we should get – I mean, we can get CJ – where is Stafford? Did Stafford get picked? Ooh, no. That's not good for us. Oh, no, Stafford didn't get picked. Oh, God. Yeah, we just drafted Brock Purdy. Things are going downhill fast, but what are you going to do? Tuckercraft, top 5 tight end. I don't know yet, but maybe soon. What's up, Wendy's boyfriend? JL Shakira is an undrafted, underrated pick. Put him at $1. Dark slices. I don't know if we put him at $1. At $1? Holla for $1. I'll put Shakira for $2. Come on, I got to put some respect on his name. Let's go, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, oh my God, man. Garrett Wilson, get out of here. No one picked you anyway. The Browns draft, I think someone did ask, what were you doing with those 2 quarterbacks? Like, I've seen it work out with, like, Kirk Cousins and RG3 and stuff, but, like, then why do you have Kenny Pickett and other people? So, overall, like, the Browns draft, I don't think it was good. And I did a video. I think I gave them a B because they really saved on some other ones. Swishy, let's go. Huge. That's what we're talking about, people. For For Mahomes, would be funny to put him at $1. How much money are we going to spend? You get 15 big boys. 15 big boys to spend out. Various facts. Caleb gives Jamar. Ooh, I like that team. That thing's getting pinned to the top. People, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking? What's someone else? So we have Shakir on now. We have Brock Bowers in this bad boy. JD5. Let's put Mahomes in here. Let's just see. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's see like how low we can get Mahomes. All right, Mahomes going in the $3 slot. This might cause some Chiefs fan to cry, but what are you gonna do? It's just what it is. All right, people. We got 4 of you in here. Should we get this new? Matthew, what's up? You get $15. Should we get a new one going on? Let me know when it's time to put in the new one. Right now, Brock Purdy, Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Jawan Jennings, Sam Laporta, Henderson Jr., Burden the third. Oh, it's kind of rough. Kind of rough. Yeah, this is a poorly put together team that I have for fantasy right now. But what are you going to do, people? We're up in 4 picks. We have no correlation. Guess we're giving Madre Stevenson as a handcuff. Do you like me some Keon Coleman? We have like no wide receivers. Rashad Bateman's also good. I feel like Rashad Bateman's always good for a touchdown a game, you know? Oh, boy. McMillan, he was good, but then Tampa Bay also then drafted someone. So it's like, well, what are we doing here? Thielen, you never sleep on Thielen. I think it's always going to get his. Question is he going to stay healthy? That's what you have to really battle against. 2255, I didn't feel like doing the names. Respect that. That's getting pinned to the top. I think we're Madre Stevenson people. I think that's who we're doing. Let's see what else. I run the clock. I have a big bet for Keon Coleman. Should we be doing Keon Coleman? Or does anyone think, like, would Bateman, Thielen, Coleman, what do we think? Hollywood Brown might not be a bad pick as well. Leggett, Xavier. All right, we're going Keon Coleman, people. We're going off the rails today. That's what we got going on. So Matthew, CJ, Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown, Jason Kelsey. Ooh, I like that. I was getting pinned to the top. Packers fan 2. You might as well give me the follow. Do we have their draft grade video coming out? I don't know. I'll have to connect with other people. It'll be like if we do have it coming out. Tick. Shout out you, Swishy. So Matt, who do I support? You're not gonna like my answer. But I'll say it's the Eagles, man. Big Eagles fan. What do you want from me? I grew up outside of Philly, so that's what I have to do. Oh, what's up, Evening Haim? With that gift, the GOAT. Respect. Yeah, that was a great game, the Brazil game. But it's dumb how the NFL is in Brazil. It's also dumb how why are we making this international? And I swear, if this Super Bowl ever becomes international, I might just explode. I might explode as a human being. Because I just have absolutely just no need or want for that to happen. I got 3 GOATs. If you're an Eagles fan, I'm a Cowboys fan. Still love the content, though. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sorry, I wish you would have known that beforehand. I would have told you just keep him. But it's what it is. I think I'm not like other Eagles fans where Dallas is my most hated team. I definitely hate the Giants with a passion. The Giants are my least favorite team. I absolutely despise them, and they had a pretty good draft. So it's like, all right, like people are like, this is great, this is great. I think teams like people always forget like unless you get a stud quarterback, like Jackson Dart's gonna be good. He'll be good. He'll be like, I don't know, lead them for a couple of years. But unless you get like a Jaden Daniels, you even saw Caleb Williams. He was fantastic. He didn't have that much of an impact. Bo Nix was great. He had a great impact. Michael Penix is going to be great, but like more chill Eagles fan, yeah. Until the games get started and then I start yelling and then my neighbors come in, they have a noise complaint for me. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you got to roll the dice. Anyway, like I don't know. Everyone's talking about how great the Giants draft was, and it was good, but like I don't know, they're gonna be in last place. I still think the Cowboys are gonna have a better one. 55-23, YY Philly, that was our season. Yeah, that's our bad, Swishy. That's our bad. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, nice. I love spilling my drink all over myself. Even me, him, you might as well give me that follow. We're trying to really build up the TikTok, build up the YouTube. So by the time we kick off, we can really get things going this season. Giants had a good draft, but people keep saying they're playoff contenders again, which is not true. Thanks for following him, and let me just tell you, correct. Let's see, Matthew M. Allen Jacobs. Okay, so got 5-3. Wilson, Ladd, Kelsey. Yeah, I feel like anyone with Ladd, there's just so much value with him there. I got him in the top. Who do we see as like the $1 sign for Ladd is what I'm thinking. But guys, we're on the clock here. Here's our issue. We need to draft Stafford coming up. Or like we're about to be on the clock. We need to get Stafford and have to have him fall within the next 2 picks, or else my entire team's not going to win anything. So people, let's hope for him in the YouTube. And then when we're going up, we're going to have the wraparound picks because they ain't doing the draft on the YouTube. Where do we see me going next? Are we going to try to get our second tight end? I think I'm kind of done with running backs, honestly, for the day. We can go with Ferguson. We can go with Ertz. Gesicki, I don't really love because I don't know why there's not showing love to him. Ertz. We'll go with Ertz. All right. If Ertz is on the wraparound, we'll get him, Matthew. We'll get him. Oh, I'm on the board. Matthew Stafford, welcome to the team. All right. So it's not terrible. We definitely have drafted better teams. This one's not great. All right. We're back on it. Zach Ertz, congrats. You have been drafted to the team. Fantastic. So look, we have some positive correlation with stacking. It's kind of tough doing these fantasy drafts. That when we don't have the schedule for best ball, because best ball is like you just play everyone, and then what you really want to do for best ball strategy is to look at the playoff weeks, determine what you think is going to be high totals. For instance, if it's the Bills playing the Chiefs, you think that's going to be a high total. It's the Eagles playing the Commanders. You want a high total in that game, so you want to draft those teams. But let's say it's like the Saints playing the Panthers. Like that's probably going to suck. And going to probably be a terrible game. So you don't want to be doing stuff there. So it's just what it is. And so that's why you want to draft teams with high totals right in the schedule. So in one of my 4 fantasy drafts, 3 rookies went first. Are you in a keeper league? I would definitely check on that or just like a dynasty league because that would make a ton of sense. People on the YouTube, let's go back to the draft board. We have Puka Nacua here. This is my fantasy team that we're drafting. So we got Puka Nacua to start off. Then we have Derrick Henry. Then we have James Cook. Then we have Devontae Adams. I don't like the Devontae Adams Puka Nacua, but it just kind of fell to us. There wasn't really anyone else there. I guess, chat, let me know. Puka about to break out. You think so? You think he was worth a first-round pick, though, at 11, Matt? I don't know. I think it's like, what's Devontae Adams going to be like? No, I don't think he is either. I was a panic pick. I could have. I mean, someone here went with Bucky, Mike. Oh my God, this person just drafted the entirety of the Tampa Bay. They went Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, and then Ibuka. People apparently are psyched on Ibuka, so good for them. But I still don't fully understand. I guess they think Mike Evans will have to fall soon. Oh my God, this person who drafted everyone from Tampa Bay. That's a terrible draft strategy. What are you going to do? I mean, look, is it any better than the Rams stack? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. TBH, if the Rams just didn't get Devontae, I think Puka would have been a great pick. I think so too. I mean, what do you guys make of Devontae Adams? Because he kind of seems like your old uncle who just hangs around, kind of like with the beer in his hand at just like a family party, watching you guys play basketball, and he decides to come and just absolutely dunks on you, and then stops after 5 minutes, and you're like, what just happened? Yep, exactly. He's old and washed. That's kind of what I was just getting at. Whereas it's like, you're very good, but are you good? Because remember, he had one of the highest fantasy outputs last year. Him and Rodgers just connected. It was within the last 3 minutes of a game. I remember because I had him on one of my best ball teams. He's old good, yeah. And I feel like with Stafford, they're both age gifted, you can say, that it's going to make a lot of sense for them to get together. And I feel like they're just going to be on the same page with just so much ball knowledge that they'll be able just to score. I mean, I know old people don't really work out in the NFL. That's what it is. I think they're going to make Puka sit at wide receiver 2 until Adam leaves. I also think they're going to target him more. You think they're going to target Adams more or Puka more? Oh, what's up, Rich? That's the team. Let's see. Stroud, Gibbs, JS, Ladd. Need one more, though, Richie. 15, 51. You think they're going to target Adams more? That's a wild thing. Njoku. I like that. Richie, we're all going to know you included Njoku. I'm a sucker for Njoku. People, we're up in 2 picks on the YouTube as well. What are we thinking? We have our 2 quarterbacks. We have 2 tight ends. We can try running maybe a third tight end set, but I feel like we don't really need that because of the Porta. Could take a flyer on Keenan Allen. Don't really want to go DeAndre Hopkins at Baltimore. Palmer at Buffalo might not be bad. This guy, he's a rookie, right? Yeah, I feel like you might not be able to go bad with this Titans one. Jackson Darnold Love. I mean, we can go with Ferguson or Blake Corum. Let's get Blake Corum on the wraparound. I mean, Connor Williams is a stud. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, where you at? All right, let's just do Ferguson. That was a panic pick if I've ever seen one. Let's go with this wide receiver coming up. Ferguson. Well, thank God we met him. That's who I drafted. So it's great. Let's see what else we have going on. J.K. Dobbins, free agent. Blake Corum. Well, should we go with the rookie? I say we go with the rookie out of the Titans. Why not? We got some ADP. We got no ADP value on him. Whatever. What are you going to do? He's an underrated tight end. Yeah. Should we put him in the list? Ferguson? Where would he go, too? I feel like we'll boost Kraft up to 3, Ferguson over to 2 is what I'm thinking. But I don't know, the team right now, we have 6 wide receivers, 3 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. Nick Chubb is a free agent. It's so interesting doing all these, because Nick Chubb can land somewhere where they need a running back, and if he's good, he's good. You could also get Aaron Rodgers, who's probably going to be on Pittsburgh. Tank Dell, he should be out for a lot of the season, I thought, right? Guys, do you know if Tank Dell's going to be good? His 2022 season's insane, yeah. What's up, Cactus Jack 810? Tank Dell's definitely a stud, but he just comes and goes. Will Shipley's going to get some carries this season. Take a fly on Shador Sanders. Tank's going to pop off. All right, if Tank Dell's there by the time he gets to me, I'll pick him. Pick 203 up in 10 picks. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll put Tank Dell on the list, people. What about Tyler Lockett in Tennessee? Is that someone who he thinks is going to be good? I think that might be a steal. They target him at all in Tennessee? Could be good. No, not Lockett. Why not Lockett? Besides the fact that he's washed. All right, people. It was about this time yesterday that the mouse was running in my apartment. So We're going to be prepared. We're going to be ready for sounds, and we got mousetraps going. What's up, been him? Thanks for sending the go. I'm terrified of it. I'll be honest. I think I'm a grown man. Really not a grown man. Oh, no, we couldn't get him. If he's watching this season, what makes things going to be better? Different system, honestly. Yeah, but we're just drafting so low. Did he just get picked? 209. Yeah, so he's gone. I think the thing is just like he was washed on, but like Seattle was weird. Like everyone there was just so weird. Let's see, where are we at with wide receivers? 7. Let's get an 8th. Let's get Tank Dell in there. Ray Davis is definitely picked by now. Gabe Davis is still in Jacksonville. Oh my God. Is Rashid Rice or Xavier Worth still into the new one or in the fantasy draft? They're long gone. We're on round 18. So the draft is almost over. This one's a quick one. I feel like people really knew what they wanted. Trying to see if we can have like any cups at running back. Now he got drafted. Let's see who Minnesota backs are. Oh, Mason. Yeah, did he get picked already? Yeah, he got picked. Wow, his ADP is really high. Yeah. When Tyler Lockett's discussion, yeah, that is no stupid. I mean, you can't see, so how would you know? But we also drafted Tank Dell, people. His team's not bad. I don't know. Duffy would like maybe as like one other running back. Gordon the second. Woody Marks is a sick name. That's a sick name. Stephon up there now. Diggs. I don't know. Tank Dell, if he stays healthy, could be a top 15 receiver. Yeah, but how bad was his injury? Because I didn't think he was supposed to get him back until like the second half of the year or something like that when it first happened. I don't know what it's like now, but I just remember that. Yeah, I mean, look, he's sick. I've been a huge Tank Dell fan. I might even buy his rookie card. But yeah, honestly, this draft's been all right. It's been a bit of a snooze. I can't tell if I like my team better or worse than last night. I think the last night draft, we just went running back, and then built it off of that, which I kind of like that strategy, rather than doing more of like a zero RB strategy. I think we just went very balanced, which is not what you want to do with these types of games. I don't think you want to be balanced when it comes to this. So you really want the stacks to go. The Texans receiving core wasn't banged up every year. They could beat the Chiefs. Look, they have what it takes. It's 2 seconds. We got Puka Nakua, Devontae Adams, Laporta, Henderson, Jawan Jennings, Burden the third. He came up in every single draft so far. Purdy, Stevenson. Oh, that's nice that I got the handcuffs there. I didn't realize I did that. Look at me go. Keon Coleman, Stafford, Ertz, Ferguson, Amon Moore. I'm not even going to try to say his name correctly. Tyler Lockett, Tank Dell. Chiefs 6 last year was so hard to watch for CJ Stroud. Yeah, I felt bad for him. I felt big time bad for him. Look, people, I'm up in 2 picks. We have 8 wide receivers. I think that's enough on the wide receiver front. I'll take like a flyer quarterback in my last one. Oh, Tutu Atwell. I've been drafting him ever. Cole Kmet would be good if it was last. I can see Daniel Jones starting in Indianapolis for sure. Look, let's go to the running backs. Kenneth Gainwell from Pittsburgh? No. I guess let's go with Gordon. Why not? He has some speed. Oh, Griffin, how we doing? Welcome back. What's up, Logan? How we feeling? Oh, wait, people, we got to finish this draft, though. Quarterback. My last pick? I think it is. Yeah. Should we go with Shador Sanders for last pick or Daniel Jones? Bill, what are we thinking here? Shador Sanders? I mean, he's the rookie who's there. Or take a flyer on Quinn Ewers. What if Shador Sanders is the answer? All right. I'll listen to you, Sanders. Drafting. Oh, yeah, good. My bad. I didn't even read your thing. $15 is the max. That would be the way to go, though. That would be the way to go. What rookies were still in the draft? So we just completed the 20 rounds. Let's see. Mullins, a running back, was there. ETN out of Carolina. That would not be a bad one to look at and to make a flip note of in the future. Wide receiver rookies, Horn Jr., Thornton Jr., Williams Jr., honestly, seems like it's what it is. Logan, Stroud, Gibbs, Amon-Ra, McConkey, Kelsey. I like that. It's getting pinned. Huge Logan. Big Bengals fan. Make sure to follow. I'm a Giants fan, so I can break the rules. Giffen, oh my God. No Giants fan can break the rules. Come on. What's up, Connor? Williams, Gibbs, Wilson, Chase, Njoku. I like that. I mean, Williams and Gibbs seems like an electric one. I'll pin that bad boy as well. Might as well hit him with that follow. But people, we got 4 picks left until we start thinking about what we do next. 1587 we're at, people. Let's try to get to 2K tonight. Henry, Gibbs, Jacobs, Hall, Tracy. Tywin Tracy, of course. Makes sense. Gibbs. I like it. Open that bad boy. All right, so when we're thinking about fantasy right here, we're going to do a review of the team real quick. There's 2 picks left. Mr. Irrelevant is going to be, let's see. Oh, come on. You're really going to take your 20 seconds with this last pick? All right, draft has been complete. All right, let's go look at the team. All right, so started off, the stack really became about Puka Nacua. I'm going to go now. Even been him, it was a pleasure. We'll see you soon. For the team, Puka Nacua stacked with Devontae Adams was really what we got to get looking for. And then Derrick Henry and James Cook are going to be the backbone. Hopefully the thought process with that is that James Cook is going to be high scoring, and then you'll be able to run the ball. Same with Henry. Laporta, honestly, we're just playing that to Laporta game. Then we have a Henderson with a handcuff with Stevenson. Look, if one of those two just become the only back, that's going to be very fruitful. Jawan Jennings, we got him stacked with Brock Purdy. This was a panic pick. Burden and Aaron Jones. But Aaron Jones knows how to be stud. Keon Coleman is kind of like, hey, living on a prayer. Then we have Stafford, Ertz, Ferguson. So Stafford connects with Ferguson. Stafford connects with Puka Nacua. And then Stafford connects with Devontae Adams. Then we got the rookie Tennessee. Say, Cam Ward's doing anything. Lock it. See what's happening. Tank Dell is a flyer. And Gordon Shador Sanders. So people in the YouTube, that's what we had for today. Thanks for being on here. Hope me luck.